Hello guys, how are you doing? So guys, for today's tutorial I'll be teaching you how to mold for your boater hat. This is how to get the top crown. This is the molded pattern, so I'll be teaching you how to mold it. And if you're unable to get this mold, this is the one that I did without a mold. So just stay put. I'll teach you how to mold and how to create the top, the crown, without a mold. Without taking your time, let's move straight to tutorial. So guys, this is the mold I'll be using to mold the crown of the boater hat. Okay, boater hat comes in two segments: the flat base and the crown, which is the mold. So the width of my mold is 2 inches. You can see it is 2 inches. So please, if you're getting your mold, try to get a mold that gets from 2 inches. So from this point round it gives me 12 inches. Okay, if you watch closely, you notice that this mold, the top part popped out a little bit, but I don't like that popped out part, so I'll be using this flat side to mold. So let me take the measurement from this underneath. So this is 11.5. You noticed it. So I'll be using this flat. I won't be using this top part. I'll be using the underneath to mold mine. I like the way it is flat here. So if you get your mold and you feel that the top is not really giving you what you want, don't just, in fact, don't hesitate to buy the mold. Just buy the mold. Use the underneath. That's what I did here. So I'm taking the round measurement, and the round measurement measures 23.5. Okay, 23.5 inches. So I would advise you, when getting your mold, get mold that measures from 22 inches, 22.5, 23, and 23.5. As when I got the one of 22 inches, I would have gone for it, but I didn't get that one, so I had to buy this one. So just strap with your nylon. Use oil. You can use a machine oil or any oil or Vaseline to rub round it. Okay, you can see what I'm doing. The reason is, if you mold, it can come out very easy. That's why we oil the nylon which you used in wrapping the mold. All right, and what I'm holding is called breast pad or felt. Some people call this breast pad, mostly used by tailors. Yes, so I'll be using this. Notice that it has a hairy part, and the other side, which is shiny, it is smooth and shiny. If you put on top of clothes, you notice that it's gummy. Okay, so the length and width of this fabric measures 14.5 inches length and width. How I got it is, if you remember, the part I'll be using measures 11 inches. Okay, sorry, 11.5 inches. So add 3 inches to it. So if you do 11.5 inches plus 3 inches, we're getting 14.5 inches. So this the black material you're seeing is called doll face. So I cut out 2 pieces of it. So if you can use any non-stretchy fabric for this project, but I had to use this flowered net. This is my clothes. Yes, I want to rock this headgear. This is mine. So the same measurement I cut for the felt, that's what I cut for the doll face and for the net. That net is optional, so it's not a must. All right, so let's start blogging. This is the wording, and sorry, this is the doll face. So while molding, make sure that the right side is downwards while the wrong side is facing you. The right side of the doll face is inside. The side that is facing me now is the wrong side. I don't even understand me. Okay, all right. So please, I forgot that I'll be using the flat side. I went and tied that top part that popped up, so I had to loosen the nylon and wrap it up again. So I'll be using this flat part. I don't know if you understand me, so you can decide on what to do. All right, so let me repeat the process. Remember, I said the right side will be down while the wrong will be up. So the wrong side is facing me. So just set this aside. So what I'm pouring in the bowl is called stiffener. And this stiffener is sold in the market. I bought it from people that sell millinery things, fascinator things. Just ask around in the market, they sell it this way. So I'll be pouring this inside the bowl. And this one I'm holding and I'm shaking is the old one. If you've watched my tutorial on how to mold, you notice that I told you guys, after molding, anyone that is remaining, don't throw it away. Pour it inside a can and cover it up. So I used this one that was remaining in my previous project. I used it to melt this stiffener. So in case you don't have any remnant, you can just use ordinary water. You understand? Just use ordinary water and the consistency you get will not be watery. It will be a bit thick and a bit watery. All right, what I'm holding now is straw mat. Why I brought this fabric is to show you, in case you don't have breast pad, you can use this. This is also sold in the market. People that sell fascinator material sell it. So why molding? Cut 2 pieces of this. You understand? Cut 2 pieces of that fabric. But because I'm using breast pad, I'm using only 1 piece. You understand? If you want to use straw mat, you understand, to mold, please cut 2 pieces of it. But for me, I'm using breast pad, the thick one. This is the thick breast pad. Some people use the light one. Anyone at your reach can use it, but this is the thick breast pad. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm soaking it. I'm trying to make the breast pad to absorb the stiffener. Okay, so let me start blogging. Remember, this is the first piece. That first piece that I told you that the wrong side will be facing you. Then I'll pick up this particular one and place on top of it. Don't forget that the right side, which is the shiny side, will be facing you. So from this point, what I'm trying to do is to make it to be equal with the first fabric which I laid down there. So just drop it on top of that flat surface, that mold. Okay, so once I'm done with this, I'll pick up the other fabric and also place on top of it. So this one again, what I will do now is the right side will be facing me. You understand? The right side will be facing me. Please feel free to use only doll face to do this work, or any fabric of your choice. I just had to add this net fabric because it's my clothes. So I want to wear to match from head to toe. I want people to wow, like when they see me, they'll be like, what is happening? So guys, so this is it. So if you don't want to add net, no problem. That's what I'm doing. Pick the 4 sides, then start dragging. If you are not new to molding, this is normal way to mold. Drag. Guys, just do what I did here. You understand? Once the mold, when the sun hit it very well, you notice that everything will be stiff, like both the net, the straw mat, the breast pad, the doll face, everything will be strong. So just follow this process. All right, so you can see I'm dragging. I already have a video on how to mold. So I don't want this video to be too long because she said it was getting too long, so I had to fast forward it. So just drag, you understand? Drag and pin down. At the time, it was getting too tough, so I had to use my plier to hit it. So that's what I'm doing. Just hit and hit. Then once you're done, this is what you will get. All right? So just take this under the sun. If there's no sun, put it under fan. But I prefer placing mine under the sun. Then make sure you sun it so everything will dry fast. So this is the next day and everything is ready. Yes, everything like it's okay. When I was removing this pin, I noticed that it was not too dry inside. So what did I do? The back, as in the outside, is dry. Okay, so I had to cut out this excess part. That's what I'm doing. Please make sure it's dry to an extent too. Not you just want it to down and carry it to, no. I did mine like yesterday. Then the next day, I noticed that the top part has dried. So what I want to do is to remove this mold. I noticed that the inside was a bit wet. It was not too dry. So I had to remove this mold so the sun can penetrate inside very fast. You notice, you understand what I'm saying? So just place it like this, upward this way under the sun, so sun will hit it. Then your cap is ready. All right, over to this pattern. This one is the unmolded pattern. Okay. So I'll be using the same mold which I used for the first one. And this is carry board. Carry board, you can get it from people selling bag material. And this is Mako. Mako is also used by people that make handbags or shoe. You understand? So if you don't have Velcro, if you don't have Mako, the black one I just showed you, you can use this carry board. Okay. So this is the part I used. Remember. So this one measures 7/4. So but here I want to use just 7 inches, just 7. So I'll mark 7 inches down here, 7 inches. Okay, I'll just mark it here, 7 inches width and left, because I don't want mine to be too big like the other one. The other one was like 7.5, I be 7/4. So I just marked 7 inches here, or just get a mold or any round surface that has 7 inches, depending on your choice. If you want to use 6 inches, it's good to go. But I feel 6 will be too small. But I used 7, it was perfect for my head. So just place it on top of this Mako and mark it round. Look for anything that measures 7 or 7.5. So I advise you to use 7 or 7.5 or 8, but 8 I feel to be too big. In fact, 6.5, 7, 7.5 is good to go. So after cutting it out, next thing I'll be doing now is to measure the round side. Guys, I have to fast forward some parts here because the video was getting too lengthy, but you will still understand me. So we got here 23.5, you understand? And the width measures 2 inches. So I'll be taking this to my carry board and I'll measure 24 or 25 inches length by 2 inches. Remember, the round here is 23.5, so I added some inches. So the length of this fabric now is 24 inches, 24 inches length by 2 inches width. So next thing I'll be doing now is to gum both together with my glue gun and my candle gun. You can use USU gum here, but guys, I would advise you to use the glue gun and the candle gum, sincerely. And while doing this, place this on top of a hard surface, on a table on the ground, a hard surface, so it will help it to glue very well, okay? I would advise you to keep it on the ground or on a hard surface on a table. So when you try to gum both together, even the flat surface and your hand will give it a firm hold. Don't know if you understand me. So do this all round. And when I got to this point, okay, when I got to this point, you notice that this place I will do overlapping here. Okay, I gave allowance there. You can see what I did there. So just use the same candle gum, rub it. Please apply very well, but don't do a rough work, okay? Just apply well. Then once you glue it together, keep it also on a flat surface. Make sure it gums very well. Please don't forget to mount pressure as you do this. Then I will gum the tip of it too. Just rub small gum there, the small candle gum, and hold it firm. So next thing we're doing now is to cover up this cap base. So you can see the way it looks. Remember I said you can use Mako to get this. Alright, so this is the fabric I'll be using to cover it. I cut out 2 pieces, okay? And the length measures 10 inches by 10 inches width. I cut out 2 pieces. So I'll be showing you how to do the covering, alright? Please, if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe, I beg you. Remember, this channel helps many people a lot, so kindly follow the unique device and you'll never regret it. Alright, so I had to cover the first one. I noticed that the right up here was showing, you understand? So what you do is either you get a lining and cover it up first, or cut out these pieces too, the way I just cut out 2, okay? Then once you cover it, you cover it with the other one. When you place the first one and gum, you place the second one and gum, you notice that it's no more transparent. Do you notice anything? It has covered well. So it's either you use a lining to cover it up or just cut this fabric 2 pieces. But here, I'll be using only one. I just cut out this second one for hemming this inside, just to line this inside. But while doing yours, if you notice that the top part is showing, cut out 3 pieces instead of 2 pieces. You use 2 to cover the top, then use 1 to cover the inside. I don't know if you understand me. Alright, so I just rubbed it this way. Then I'll take off this fabric. Remember, the right side will be facing you. So I'll be taking these 2 sides, you understand? Take these 2 sides and press it down. Please, once you rub gum, give it some time. Not you rub gum immediately and start pressing. No. Whenever you rub your gum, especially this USU gum, allow it small, you understand? Allow it a bit. Just allow it to cool down a bit then before placing your fabric. If not, it will stay in your work. Oh. Alright, so you can see the way I'm dragging. After dragging this side, I'll go to the opposite side and do same thing. You understand? Then I will do the remaining part. Guys, if you like what you are seeing, kindly give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to drop a comment, even if it's thank you. I'm waiting for a thank you in the comment section. Please give this video a thumbs up and comment. I'm waiting for that comment too, please. Alright, so remember I said if you're using double, just after coming it down this way, rub it again and place it on top, and you notice that it will not be visible. That right top will be hidden. Alright, so I will use my scissors to cut out this excess parts. That's what I'm doing. Just cut it out, and this is what you have. So over to the inside, I'll rub my USU gum this way, the way you're seeing it. After rubbing it down here at the edge, I'll rub as well on top of it. So next thing I'll be doing now is to place the lining inside. You can see the way it's neatly rubbed. Alright, so please, while placing your lining, just make sure that you place it very well, like all sides are equal. Then don't forget that the shiny parts, the right side will be facing you while the wrong side will be hidden. So the side facing me now is the right side. So this is the way you cover it up, and just drag and make sure that the edges are well pressed down so that the gum will hold it down to the base. That's what I'm doing. So rub it round, and this is the outcome. So nothing I'll be doing now is to use scissors to cut the excess part. Please, if you have not joined us, kindly subscribe to my channel. If you have any question, you can ask. I have a WhatsApp group where other students are there and ask questions. If you're not in that WhatsApp group, you're doing yourself. You're doing yourself. The link to the WhatsApp group is on the description box. Go and hit on it and do what? Join us there. Okay? Alright, so the round circumference I got there was 23 and a half, and the width is still 2 inches. So what I'll be cutting out here now is 25 inches. Okay, I'll be getting 25 inches length and 6 inches width. I folded this way in a bias method. You can see the way I did triangular form. So fold your fabric that way in a triangular form. We call it bias method. So I'll be measuring 25 inches length by 6 inches width. 25 inches length by 6 inches width. I ironed it, you can see, and I made the right side to face me. So I'll be rubbing this thing this way. That's what I'm doing. I'll rub my UH gum. Please don't use candle gum here. I want to advise you to use your candle gum here, okay? So I will rub it from here to the half of it. Then I will use this fabric to cover it up. You can see the way I'm doing the covering. Alright, so this is the way you're going to cover this thing up, down, till you reach that place you rubbed. Then once you get to that point where you stopped, you understand, to this point, you rub again and you complete it here. So you can see the way I'm doing the completion. Even inside, I had to rub it so it will stop dancing around. Allow it to dry. I've said this, once you rub your UH gum, allow it to dry small, then before wrapping everything up. Alright, so this is the way you do your wrapping, and once you are done pressing everything has glued down, you cut out the excess part. I noticed that it was too much. You can fold in this way if you want, but remember I said this particular fabric, you will cut it 2 pieces. I didn't cut 2 pieces here. This 25 inches length by 6 inches width, I didn't cut 2 pieces here because I'm just stitching. I won't use it. You understand? I'm just stitching this for those that don't have mold in their area. So what you just do is I cut out the excess part. Then I will cover up the inside. You understand? Cut these pieces too, so you can cover it up again. After doing this first process, that second piece, use it to wrap it on top again so it can hide that rough part. I don't know if you understand me. So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm using my glue gun to hold the inside down, and this is the finished work. So whatever you'll be doing to this first cover, do it to the second one, and you can use this this mold for your boaterhat. Don't forget to cover up in both ways, as in get 2 pieces and cover it up. If you don't do it, that rough edge will show and it doesn't make sense. So once you are done, you can use this or your elastic to cover it up. This is the 1 inch bias, 1 inch bias. And once you're done covering it, your cap is ready. So guys, you can use this crown to make your boaterhat. So my next video, I'll be teaching you how to do the complete boaterhat. Guys, if you find this video interesting, don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to comment thank you. And you hear me echoing, you are welcome. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching up to this time. Bye.